Welcome. I'm Sophia from Checking Forever, and today I'm actually going to be introducing another project pan. I know it's so weird, but I am doing a second one, and this is going to be very specifically geared towards moving. I do not like this apartment, don't enjoy it very much, so I need to go. But I've bought stuff while I've been here, bulky stuff. So I need to finish those because I don't want to pack them up and move with them. So let's get started. Really quickly, pop it in because I forgot to say this. I will be updating this at the beginning of every month. So the next update will be in August and the following and final one will be in September. A lot of these items are going to be either skincare or body care, predominantly because the packaging tends to be bulky or big or heavy. So I just really want to get those items out of my collection, and the timeline is 2 months. I really need to finish all of these by the beginning of September. So let's get into it. I'm going to start with the Peach and Lily. I think this is the Ginger Melt Oil Cleanser. Yes. I don't necessarily love this product. It's just okay. When I have light makeup on, it's fine, but it doesn't really do that much. So I want to use this up and get it out of my life. Also, a makeup remover is actually this unopened Vanilla Coke Clean It Zero in the 180 milliliter or 6.09 fluid ounce jar. This isn't even open. Like, I can't take it out. So this is brand new. This is going to be really difficult, but I think I can manage to use this up. Sorry for blinding you. Next up is this Elemis Superfood Cleanser. This is a great cleanser, except for the smell. So I've had this for a very long time, over a year, and I've only gotten to this point. I am going to try and finish this up. If I can't finish this, that's fine. I'm just going to toss it. I'm not going to move with it. However, I'm going to make the attempt to actually use this up because it's actually a really nice cleanser. I also want to use up this gigantic bottle of the Lancome Bifacil eye makeup remover. I have another one of these. I got this at the Nordstrom anniversary sale last year, and I still have it. So that's to show you that you don't really need a lot of these, so don't have too many backups. So my goal is to use this up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I'm going to try. I also want to use up this Cosrx Snail Mucin, what is it, the Snail 92 all-in-one cream. I have absolutely no idea where it is because even tilting it and shining something through it, like a flashlight through it, I can't figure out where it is. So it's not new. It's somewhere about here, halfway point. I just don't know exactly where. Actually, I have two of them, so I guess I either finish one or both, but at least one. I also want to use up this It Cosmetics Bye Bye Lines 1.5 hyaluronic acid and peptide plus vitamin B5. This is basically new. It is somewhere right here. I've only used it a couple of times, so I want to use this up mainly because I've had it for a very long time, and then also because it's glass. It is glass. I also want to use up this Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin Drop. This is the vitamin C that they have. And I am somewhere, actually, I'm right at the bottom of this strip right here. So I want to finish this up. This is a lightweight bottle, sure, but I actually just want to use vitamin C frequently, so I really want to use this up. But one of the reasons I want to use that up is because I use it at the same time as this also Klairs, and this is the Freshly Juiced Vitamin E Mask. So I use them at the same time, and this combo is bulky, so I want to get rid of it and purchase it at the new destination because I do like it. Let's talk sunscreens. Body sunscreens. I want to use up this Hawaiian Tropic Weightless Hydration SPF 30 for the body, but also this Hawaiian Tropic sunscreen lotion Sheer Touch SPF 50. These are both new. It's gonna be hard. I also want to use up not one, not two, but three of these Neutrogena, what are they called? Ultra Sheer Body Mist Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 70 with Helioplex. Wow. So these two are completely new, and this one still has product, but it's at like the halfway point. So I want to use all of these three up along with the two lotions that I mentioned because these are going to be my base, and then the others are going to be just me reapplying. I never use the spray as just the very base because it's just not enough. But of course, body sunscreen means I'm out a lot, and that means that I also need a face one. And I have face sunscreens, but this is going to be the refresher. So this is something that I like to apply after having my makeup on. This is brand new, and I do actually love this. This Sunbum Face Mist SPF 45. This is, I think, do I have another backup? I know that I just used one up, and I think this is my backup, or I have a backup. I don't remember, but I want to use this all up. And this is pretty big. This is 100 milliliters, so it's going to take me all summer. Same thing with this Nature Republic California Aloe Daily Sunblock SPF 50 Plus PA4 pluses. I got this in Seoul, South Korea. I have two of these. Don't like them. It's just really, it leaves a really bad white cast. I might be able to incorporate this under makeup, but as is, I cannot wear it. So I want to finish this as well. I actually want to finish both of them because I really don't want to pack it and take it anywhere with me. So this has to go as well. More face stuff. I also want to finish this Cali Ray So Blown Clean Blurring Primer. It's just an okay primer. I really didn't find anything particularly amazing about it. I don't exactly know where I am. I think I'm somewhere here, so it's pretty new in my collection. So I hope to finish this up. It's a tall order here, tall order. Same with these two NYX Marshmallow line products. This is the setting spray that just released not too long ago and the Marshmallow Primer. There's nothing wrong with them. They're lovely. It's just that I'm trying to get rid of like packaging that is heavy and things that I have been using. So these are actually used. I have the this marked already, but I realized that I've used it since then. So it's, I think, a little bit further down, maybe down here. So as a result, I want to finish this, get this out of my collection. I will buy it again. I think it's beautiful, but I don't want to take any half filled bottles with me. Same thing is true for the Marshmallow Primer. I can't figure out exactly where I am, but I am using this as well. So I do want to finish this up as a result. Again, no half bottles going with me. Same is true with this e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. I think this is just an okay product. It's not a bad product. It's not a phenomenal product. I have been using it, as you can see, but I think that I don't love it enough to take it with me, but I just spent money on it, so I do want to get some use, and I think it's going to be pretty good to use this. I want to finish a whole bunch of body butters and body creams, and the first one I want to start with is this Tropic Glow from Tree Hut. I am somewhere around this point right here, so hopefully I can finish it. Same for this Aloe Vera by Nature Republic. This is just pretty much full, I think. Yeah, it's like full. It's like full. Oh, I love the way that smells. I want to finish that. Moving on, I have 4 of these, but I only want to finish 2 of these Brazil Nut Body Butters from Trader Joe's. They're still in shrink wrap. Yes. So I want to finish both of these. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to. That means I have to finish them like 1 a month, and I don't know how feasible that is. We'll see. Now let's move on to scrubs, and I have a whole bunch of Tree Hut ones, including my very favorite Velvet Coffee. They no longer make this, but I have 5 of these. I don't want to use up all 5. I just want to use up this one. I just want to use up this one, though honestly, if I don't use it up, it's still coming with me. I also have this cotton candy one, and this is basically brand new. There's really very little use. This does smell good, but it's not my favorite. The Velvet Coffee is amazing. I do want to use this up fully, so I think that should be possible. And then my final body scrub is actually the Tropic Glow one, and this is brand new. I mean, I can't, I've never even opened it. Apparently I can't. Ooh, that was hard. Ooh, but it is brand new, as you can tell. I feel like this recent batch of their products does not actually smell like they were used to. Well, anyway, I want to use it up, and hopefully I can. Gotta prioritize. Which one should I prioritize? Should I prioritize this one? I think I'll prioritize this one and get it out. That was opened by my dog. So she goes in and out of every room in this apartment as if she owns it. And I guess it just all belongs to her anyway. The next item I want to use up is actually this Philosophy body wash from Win the Scent Apple Cider. It is like right here. I'm going to mark everything, but it is right here. I really do want to finish this. I've had it for way too long. I also want to finish this Trader Joe's Brazil Nut Body Oil. It's glass bottle, and I don't really love body oils very much, so I want to get it out of my collection. Having said that I don't love body oils very much, I have 2 others. The first one being the Tree Hut Tropic Glow one, and I am a little bit around, I think I'm at the halfway point, so goal is to finish this. Those 2 body oils are not my favorite. This body oil is, and this is the L'Occitane L'Amande body oil. I absolutely love the scent on this. I've just had it for too long, and I want to give myself the opportunity to actually finish it and get it out of my collection. I'm not sure if I will keep the bottle and just refill it. I'll have to think about it once the day comes. As it stands right now, I don't want to drag heavy things, so I'm probably not going to do that unless I refill it before I leave this apartment, which is unlikely. But As it stands right now, I want to use this up. Another body product I want to use up is this Good Molecules B5 Hydrating Body Serum. I'm not sure where I am actually. Let me open it up and see. Oh, I think I'm at this point right here. So right where this line above Good Molecule starts. So that should be easy. And oh, I don't know about that. Let's figure it out. We'll figure it out together. But I do want to finish it. It is pretty heavy and bulky, and it's unnecessary for me to have this. This item is not necessarily bulky, but it's not full, so I want to use it up. And it is the Benefit the Professional Deep Retreat Clay Mask, Pore Clearing Clay Mask. Let me see. So I've used it a couple of times, and as you can see, it's not full. It's pretty, there's half of it left, so I don't want to keep it around, just lugging it around. If you hear that, that's my dog having zoomies. Yep. Okay. That's fine. So I want to use this up, not because it's a bad product, but because, or it's a big product, but because there's less product than what this is taking up. So the next product I want to use up, I actually have two of it, is the L'Oreal Midnight Serum. It's actually a good thing that I have two of them because I can just apply this every single night, or I think so. I think I can apply every single, but I can use it with such regularity that I can actually see if there's an actual difference in my skin. These were sent to me a long time ago, so I hope they're still good. My goal is to use both of them up. If one of them has gone bad, at least I'll know now before I lug it to another apartment. So goal is to use both of them up. I'll also want to use up these Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing facial pads. I have, that's my dog. I have used these before, but I still have a ton of them, and they were kind enough to send me more. I've had these for a year, so I think it's time that I actually fully finish them. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use these as well as the L'Oreal Midnight Serum. So I'll see. I'll have to prioritize one of them, and it might actually be the L'Oreal Midnight Serum because those are glass bottles, and this is plastic. I also want to use up this Saint Tropez Express Self Tan. This is the mousse. I love this one. There isn't that much in it, but I think there's about half of it left in there. I have another bottle of these as a backup, and I don't want to drag around a half empty one. I'd rather keep the big one, the full one with me, but this one has got to go. Let's move on to hair care. I want to finish this Miel Rosemary Mint Scalp Hair and Strengthening Oil. I've not used this. I literally moved with this to this apartment, so gotta use that up. I also have never used, and I've had this for years, this Kerastase Blink Royale Blow Dry Miracle Reshapeable Heat Lotion. Absolutely have to use it up. I literally moved to like 2 apartments with this. No, absolutely not. Gotta use that up. I also want to use up this Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Nightcap Overnight Perfector. Same story as with the Kerastase. Moved through to like 2 different apartments with that. Absolutely not. Never used it. Got to use that up. Or toss it. One or the other. I also want to use up this Carol's Daughter Born to Repair 60-second moisture treatment. Never used this. I've had like small bottles of this, but like samples from Ulta, but it's like right here. So now I got to use it up because this is 200 milliliters and I really don't want to be traveling with this. I'd rather use it up now and then purchase it wherever I'm going. Similarly, I have 4 of these L'Oreal LV Dream Links 8-second Wonder Waters. These are amazing. These help with my tangles. So I absolutely have to have these, but I realize that I need to use them up because I cannot move with them. As I said, I have 4 of them. This should not be a problem for me to use up, but I want to use up all 4. This one might be the hardest for me to use up, and it is this L'Oreal Everpure Glossing In Shower Acidic Glaze. I've used this twice, and it tends to weigh down my hair, so I'm not sure if I'm going to finish this. I've used this, I think, as I said, twice, and I should be somewhere at the very top right here. Hopefully I'll be able to use it up, but if not, I'm just tossing it at the end of this. This is not moving with me. By the way, I do have a head cold. If you've noticed, I'm sorry I'm talking like that. Another product I want to use up, I have 2 of, but I only want to use up one of them. I probably will go through both of them, but just in case, it's the L'Oreal Everpure Bond Strengthening Concentrate Pre-Shampoo Treatment. This is brand new. I have another one, also brand new, so I'd love to use up at least one fully, if not both of them. The next 4 items are also hair care, but they're just smaller containers, and for some reason they're hard to use up. The first one is this IGK Good Behavior Spirulina Protein Smoothing Spray. This is not a big bottle. This is a 2.4 ounce bottle, but I moved to this apartment with this, and then I moved to another apartment with this, so this has got to go. Another one is this Dry Bar Hot Toddy Heat Protectant Mist. There isn't much here. I honestly want to use this up because I want to see if this is something that works. Because I might need to get a bigger one of that. Another Dry Bar product is this Prep Rally, which is a Prime and Prep Detangler. I absolutely need to use this detangler, so I'm going to see how this works, and if it works, I'll just get a bigger one. And finally, I want to use up this Bedhead Dirty Secret Dry Shampoo Instant Refresher Go. I have two of these, but I just want to use up one of them. And this is 2.6 fluid ounces or 74 grams or 99 milliliters. They were kind enough to give us all of those. So this is brand new, never used, don't know how it works. So that's a lot of hair care products as well. The next item is going to be kind of a surprise because I just bought this during the Sephora savings event, and it is the Sephora Daily Brush Cleaner Spray in the 400 milliliters or 13.52 fluid ounce bottle. This is an ungainly bottle. This is way too big of a bottle. It's so hard to use, and as a brush cleanser, it's not my favorite when compared to the Cinema Secrets one. I love that, and having tried this, I actually went ahead and bought that one in the full size, in the 32 milliliter fluid ounce bottle. I don't intend to use that up. That takes me a year to use up, but I do want to use this up. And then during the next Sephora savings event, I'm actually going to buy a smaller bottle because this is good for natural hair bristles, but not it doesn't take out quite as much of the product as I wanted to. It's decent. It's just not my favorite. I also have candles I want to use up. I technically have 4, but I'm going to try by introducing 2 because I don't know how feasible that is for me. The first one is going to be Bath and Body Works Happy Hanukkah. I have this much left. I'm sorry, I accidentally dripped something there, but I have this much left, so this is going to be difficult. Can't spell it. Can't spell a thing. And the other one is the White Barn. It's Bath and Body Works, but the White Barn company, and it is this wild berry and ube. I have burnt this a single time, so time for me to use this up as well. I can barely smell a thing, so I can't even talk. It doesn't smell very much like ube, but it's close enough. When it comes to nails, I do have quite a lot I want to use up, so let's get into it. The first ones are these stick-on press-on ones from Olive & June. These are extra short in the shade Poodle, and I already took the backing out, that's why. So I'm going to try to put these on first, but then I also want to use up the same style stick-on ones. What are they called? The press-on nails, a super stick mani, lasts up to 7 days, easy on, easy off. I think that these are just like, you know, something that you put on with a sticker that comes with it. And this is just a regular French nail. I want to use that up as well. I also want to use up these interesting French design. I don't think you can see it, but nails also. These need the glue. The other ones don't, but these need glue. And I also want to use up this also Olive & June, this design. I think I'm actually going to put that for July 4th. Should be fun. They're not very long, but I can't type with this kind of length. So I do absolutely need to put this on for a long weekend because all I do with my life is type. And the other ones I want to use up, I've never used this brand, the Static Nails. These are really pretty. These look also pretty long. They're very pink. What is the design style? This is called Delicate Pink. Short almond. I don't know how short these are. These are not short to me. So I want to use these up. I've never used this brand, so hopefully it works. And then because I prefer perfumes, I actually want to use up all of these little samples. I have 29 of them. I counted. I have 29. I'm sure there's a 30th hanging out somewhere, but I want to use them all up. And I think my goal is going to be and try to use like 4 or 5. Actually, no, I only have I only have 2 months, so I have to use 15 basically per month. So I don't think I'm going to be able to use up all of these fragrances, realistically speaking, now that I think about it. But you know what? We're going to try, and that's all that can be said about this. I'm going to try. Thank you so much for sticking around with me, and I'll see you in my next video.